Welcome to another episode of Gun Locker 75. Today we are featuring another holster by JX Tactical. This is their lowrider outside the waistband holster. Just like their Fat Guy holster, this one has a ton of adjustments you can do, and it will allow it to sit really low for any kind of overhang if you're a bigger person. But it's also good for everyone. This one's not labeled the Fat Guy holster, but this is kind of their version of the outside the waistband Fat Guy holster. So today we're going to go ahead and show you the different mounts, the different adjustments, the different ride heights, and talk about it. I want to thank JX Tactical for sending this one out for the review. Much appreciated, and let's get into it. The JX Tactical Lowrider outside the waistband holster starts at $75. Optic cut comes standard. I'm showing 11 different colors on the website, 6 at no extra charge. You can choose either belt slide or paddle, or both for $10. Here we have featured, right now the belt slide is currently attached to the holster, and we have the paddle there separate. You can choose one or the other with the holster, or you can get both for $10. As you can see, there's many adjustments. This holster is not labeled Fat Guy holster, but it very much is the outside waistband version of the Fat Guy holster. You can ride it extremely low for any kind of overhang. So we will show you that here in the video. It is designed to accommodate a low riding position or standard position. Belt slide accommodates up to a 1.75 belt. Free shipping on all orders over $95 or more. Made in the USA, right out of Cadillac, Michigan. It features a 1-year workmanship warranty. This one is an OD green carbon fiber, which is a $10 upcharge. So as you see it here, the package is $95, which would then justify the free shipping. $75 for the standard holster, $10 for the carbon fiber, and an additional $10 for both attachments. Right now it's about the 3 o'clock position. This holster is not meant to conceal. This would be an open carry holster. I happen to live in a state that doesn't allow open carry, so for me this would be at the range, walking around my property, things of that nature. If you live in a state that allows it, then it would be fine for open carry. It does not have a push button release, so if that's something you have to have, then you might consider this for more of a laid back, like I said, around your yard, the range, things of that nature. Or maybe if you're going somewhere without large crowds and you're not too worried, you know. But it fits really nice. This is for the HK VP9 SK. It's pretty decently close to your body. It's definitely comfortable. This is the standard ride height. So we will switch it to the low ride height, show you what that looks like, and then we'll go on to the paddle. One nice feature is instead of trying to hold all these little pieces, you put it in the hole and you push these big old washers that they got, these spacers, and it holds everything real nice for you. So you don't have to sit there and have 10 fingers. So I do like that quite a bit. You can also cant this holster many different ways. There's a lot of versatility here. That's one thing I've noticed with JX Tactical. This is the second holster, and they really like to try to accommodate everything, you know, so they give you full adjustability. Made in the USA. It's great. So now we are set for the low ride, which is what this holster is known for. So we'll show you what that looks like. Another feature is you don't have to go between belt loops. You can go right over the belt loop. So that way you can position it more how you like. So if you want to go 4 o'clock, you know, all these jeans are different. So I went ahead and positioned over the belt loop this time. And obviously I could slide it where I want it. And then I could ratchet my belt down. And we are good to go. So now we're in the low ride position, where basically the top of the gun is about an inch above the pant line along with the holster. And I'm in more of the 4 o'clock here. So it would allow for you, you know, especially if you wear your pants lower as well. I don't have mine really low. It allows for, you know, if you have a bigger upper body. So I have not seen a lot of outside the waistband holsters that give you this kind of flexibility. So I do think that a lot of us gun owners, especially if we own a lot of firearms and quite a few different carry guns, you're going to have the need for a variation and a variety of holsters. And of course, we want to support all of our holster companies right here in the US of A. And you got many different needs. Like for me, walking in the wintertime, I do a lot of walking. I could see me maybe switching to something like this and just wearing a big coat and not wanting to deal with inside the waistband, you know, when it's 20 degrees outside and I'm walking. So I'm certainly going to be trying that. And let's get you some closer up. So there's our distance from the body. We're about to 4 o'clock. Obviously I would position the holster a little differently. Well, I guess if you're not concealing, it doesn't matter, but you know, I would normally go a little forward more. So that is the low ride position. I went ahead and put it in more of a 2 o'clock position, just in case any of you like to carry a little bit closer. I definitely would feel more protected and nice draw from here. But as you can see, we're not too far, you know, about a finger above the pant line. So it sits pretty low. All right, we'll switch to the paddle and show you that. Here's a look at the holster without any of the attachments on it. So they got it for both. I'm going to put the paddle here in these two to let it ride the lowest. But we could obviously go down to these two if we want to have standard height. So we'll go ahead and mount to the low ride. But that's what she looks like with nothing attached to her. The OD green carbon fiber is cool. There's your retention there. Again, we have that nice positive click. Gun's very secure. JX does a great job with their holsters. The paddle is definitely nice for quick in and out speed. There's no doubt that that's what's going to be nice about having the paddle. So for me, for 10 bucks, not to mention it'll get you closer to that free shipping, it kind of pays for itself. And to be able to have that ability, depending on where you're going, what you're wearing, to be able to take it out and put it in quickly, that might be good for a certain day. And then other days, maybe you're going on a long hike and you want it to be a little more secure, or canoeing or something, So I really do think there's a reason for both. So if you want to have, once again, that full flexibility. And what I've noticed is, of course you could go inside the pants like this and you instantly have it in that quickly. And it's super comfortable. I mean, absolutely don't even know it's there. But if for some reason you did, I noticed that you could go inside the belt and it doesn't come out, super easy. Obviously, it's very secure. But if you really wanted to, you could go in between your belt and your pants. I noticed as I've been messing with it, and you got these little hooks here, and they grab the belt. So if you found that to be more comfortable, that's certainly an option. And you're only going to make it stick out at just whatever the thickness of your pants are, which is nothing, So so that's with the paddle in the low ride position without the gun. Now we have our gun back in. Went inside the pants, assuming that more people probably wear it that way. The paddle does give you the ability to slide it around to your different positions a little bit easier. You can do it with the belt slide as well. You just would have to loosen your belt up. Where here, you're able to do it a little more freely. But it definitely is a comfortable option. It's definitely a nice change from the inside the waistband. Especially if you want to kind of go back and forth. I envision if you got a big yard and you're mowing your yard and you're going to be out there for 4 or 5 hours and you don't necessarily want to deal with the inside the waistband, this would be great for that. So I really do feel that it is a viable option for most of us to take a look at. A lot of times I just deal with a little bit of discomfort when now the thought of just switching to a different holster for that yard work or whatever it may be, definitely something to think about. That is the paddle in the low ride position. So that is the JX Tactical Low Ride outside the waistband holster. Thank you again, JX Tactical, for sending it out. I appreciate everyone for joining me and taking a look at this holster. I will leave a link in the description to their website, and I also have a coupon code that will be in the description as well. GunLocker75, all caps, no spaces, for 10% off your purchase. So if you can, give JX Tactical a look. They also have rifle holsters and magazine pouches. So if you can, made in the USA. We're all going to have multiple holsters, all of us gun people. This is another one that you should definitely take a look at. You won't be disappointed. So thanks again for watching GunLocker75, and we will see you on the next one.